Welcome to egg embryonic development, how baby chicks are made. And we're going to just show you quickly a few different things. That is a goose egg. Pretty amazing, hey? Now, it probably doesn't look that big, but when I put it next to a regular chicken egg, you can see how big a goose egg is compared to a chicken egg. And the last little egg I'm going to show you, can you guess where that came from? What do you think?
Fairy.
It's actually a really neat term for this. A fun term is called a fairy egg, but it's actually, the real term is called a pullet egg. And this little tiny egg did come from a chicken, but it came from a 4 to 6 month old chicken. When the chickens are young and start laying, they lay what is called a pullet egg, which is really little, a little version of an actual chicken egg. So this is a pullet egg from a young chicken just starting to lay. And this is a real size egg, and this is a goose egg. And just a fun thing for you to see the size difference of different poultry. Now, what we're going to do now is take this chicken egg that is probably fertilized because it comes from a farm that has roosters, and you need roosters to fertilize eggs. So you can eat any egg that you buy from the store. So this is a store-bought egg, probably is not fertilized because it just came from hens that are in a factory farm that do not have any roosters. So these hens lay about 4 to 5 eggs a week. In fact, all laying hens usually lay 4 to 5 eggs a week, and most of the ones you buy in the store will be just from unfertilized hens. But this came from a farm with roosters, so it's fertilized. How do you know it's fertilized? Well, let's see. We're going to crack it, and we'll look for the Blastoderm. So this is a fresh egg collected this morning, and we're going to try and find the white spot on it. When you see a white spot with a bullseye, just a tiny bullseye, that means it is fertilized. Now, I can't really see the Blastoderm on this one.
Oh,
and I wonder...
This side.
That side? Okay. There we go. So, now that one still isn't... Usually it's a little clearer. This is the egg that's from the factory farm, where chickens usually don't get a lot of sunlight. They're quite often kept in cages. They don't have access to pasture or grass, and you can tell the color difference in the yolks. So the chicken that had access to pasture and fresh grass and bugs and all those delicious things has a much darker yolk than the chicken that's from probably a factory setup. So this is a chicken, and you can see the albumin, which is the clear part of the egg, is much thicker and higher and denser. So this is from a much healthier chicken, and this you can see is a little watery, more watery. Also, this egg, when you're getting them from factories, they're probably around 30 days old, the eggs, before they hit your table. Whereas this is an egg that is fresh because it was laid by the chicken in the last few days. So here you can see the Blastoderm, and it's clear. Well, it's still hard to see on these ones. This would be interesting for you to do at home. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's the Blastoderm right there, and you can see it's just a plain white dot. And I don't know if you can see that. So that means it's not fertile. If it is in a bullseye pattern, then it is fertilized. So the Blastoderm on this one, probably because it's so fresh, you're not going to be able to see a bullseye yet, but if we waited a few days, it might come out. But anyways, that's how you can tell when you crack open an egg. If it's just a plain white dot, it's not fertile, so it won't develop into a chick. And if it's a bullseye, a ring, a white ring around the dot, then it is fertile and it will develop into a chick. Okay.